In pursuit of the abducted Kragnons, Mario and Co. headed for the Gap of Crag. What did the Florosapiens want, and where was King Crocus with the Pure Heart? Despite their hustling pace, our heroes never caught sight of the Florosapiens. But Mario didn't give up, he knew his fleet feet would catch them eventually. Chapter 5-2 Pixls, Tablets, and Crag. There! We caught up to the fiends! Hello, lovely people, Rose here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Paper Mario. How are you doing today? Did you do something different to your hair? Because you look fabulous. I mean, I'm so jealous of your hair. You're just, you're awesome. And in today's episode, we're continuing on through Chapter 5. Now, a detail that I had never actually pointed out before is if you use Carry, you can actually walk on water, and that's a pretty cool detail. And before we do anything else, there is going to be a hint for something that could tell us we can do something like this later. But I'm going to do it right now so that we don't have to do a whole lot of backtracking. If you go beneath the water, eventually you'll come across a water tablet. So, yay, iPhones are finally waterproof, or something like that, I don't know. Are iPhones waterproof? I don't know, I still have an iPhone 7, and I know that it's a couple years outdated, apparently, but I'm not one of those people who, like, have to update their phone every single year. Oh no, whatever are we gonna do? Disappeared down a pipe, did they? Alright, so we didn't get a chance to actually tattle this enemy before, so we're going to talk to you. This disgusting weed is a putrid piranha. It will spew poisonous sludge at you. Maximum HP is 5 and attack is 2. If you are poisoned, you will lose HP quickly. Thankfully, most items that restore HP also cure poison. Some say that pollution turned them into poisonous weeds, and some say that it's even going to be their side special in Super Smash Bros. Still cracks me up that of all things, our freaking piranha plant made it into Smash Brothers. Like, I think it's funny, and I really like the character. It's just pretty amusing that of all the Mario characters they could have chosen, they went with the piranha plant. And that's what I really like about Smash Brothers, is that you can never really predict what character is going to be in the next game. Activating that will cause some rocks to appear, and now we can go inside the door. How the door is staying in midair, we will never know. So go over this way. There's another new enemy right here. This is definitely a stone buzzy. The rock hard shell must be heavy. Maximum HP is 3, attack is 2, and defense is question mark. Flames won't burn its hard shell. Here you can crack its shell if you hit it enough, but I'm a little afraid to see what they look like without their shell. Now, this is one of the very few buzzy beetles where if you actually attack it, it will... what am I trying to say? Attacking it won't automatically cause it to go into a shell and you can kick it around like most buzzy beetles. That one is a bit of a special case where you don't have to do that. You can attack it and then it can like die and stuff like a normal buzzy beetle. I'm gonna fight these things because there's something in this area that I want to demonstrate that has been bothering me for years. And I'm not exaggerating, I mean it. This has been bothering me for years trying to find this information, but I found it not too long ago, and I'm super excited, but I'm not looking forward to demonstrating it because it legitimately gave me nightmares when I was a kid. People have been playing this game and already know all the secrets and things like that, probably already know what I'm talking about. Now, we don't actually have to activate all these things, but I want to anyway because there might be some good items and things like that, except... not exactly, because I don't really particularly care that much for those fire flowers, but the mushroom might be useful. So I'm going to just fast forward activating all these question blocks and things like that, so that's going to be pretty fun. Oh, this right here, that's a zombie mushroom. You've probably already seen that before. But it's still kind of a jerk, so do not invite to your birthday party. Wait. Ah, that's another one. That is a... As a ghoul shroom, it is an evil shroom monster that comes out of question blocks. Maximum HP is 10, attack is 5. It can move very fast in a limited area. His HP and attack are high, so be sure to look before you leap. Yeah, they are not very nice at all. But what is nice is having some 8-bit Mario companions with us, and that's going to be pretty cool. So, going over this way, what we can do if you want to see what's on that screen, we can flip over to Fleep and use this. This is the most useless button in the world because this just tells us what we already know. We already saw a television like that before, so I'm not quite sure why they put that there again. But at the same time, I don't know, it probably is a reminder for those who may have played one level and then quit the game for a couple weeks and then went back into it later or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I am kind of one of those people because I do have a bit of a bad habit where if I'm getting close to the end of a game, then I'll just like stop playing for a bit because I don't want it to end. Like I was recently doing that with Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, and I got to a point where I thought I was pretty close to the end of the game, but then it turned out that there was like a whole other world beyond that point, so I stopped playing for nothing. Actually, there's like 2 more worlds beyond that, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, Crash Bandicoot 4, it's a fun game. Now, I'm gonna wait here for a little bit, and I'm not looking forward to what's coming up. Okay, I've been here for like 10 minutes trying to wait for the stupid thing to show up. I've gone in and out of this area. I've taken care of the tiny Marios to see if that fixes anything. This thing is not showing up, and I don't know why. And it seems like a lot of people don't really know what exactly triggers this thing to show up in the first place. But you're going to see footage of it on screen right now, but basically, in certain parts of this game, a very rare enemy can show up called a Megabite. And it is the epitome of my nightmares. I randomly saw this enemy in this exact room when I was a little kid, not knowing anything about it. It randomly showed up, and it freaked me out so much that I didn't play this game again for like a month or so. So, basically what happens is, if you are just like running around a certain spot in this game for a couple minutes or so, about 3 or 5 minutes should do it, if you wait that long, then the Megabite will suddenly appear. No matter what you do to it, it will only ever take 1 damage, but it doesn't actually have a lot of HP or anything like that. Like, you would have already seen the stats on screen anyway if I was able to get the title to work. Now, in the description below, you'll see all these possible locations that the Megabite can appear in. And this is just like, this is creepypasta material right here. Because really think about it. You're wandering around, minding your own business, and then all of a sudden, a giant flaming skull appears, chases you, and no matter what you do to it, it only ever takes the same exact amount of damage. And there's no in-game explanation explaining where these things come from. Nothing in the game ever explains what these things actually are. That is just creepypasta material just written for the fan base of people who work on those things. Now, I'm not that much into creepypasta, like the extent of my knowledge is, do I need this? No, I don't. The extent of my knowledge is that one Ben Drowned story from Majora's Mask and things like that. That's basically all I know. But yeah, that is just like one of the creepiest things that they ever did in the Mario series. And if you can believe it, this isn't the only enemy like that. There is another type later in the game, which we'll see at some point. Showed out last, did ya? Grabloggy! I've not been made to wait like this since the fine last stood me up long ago. You did this to break my concentration, didn't you? You likes the cheating, eh? Sorry to disappoint you. You think I'd fall for a Bush League move like that? Ooh, I'm afraid this fellow is terribly misguided. We're Burgle Fargle misguided? That's not even a real word, you squishy bug. Quit your yapping now. It's time for us to settle this once and for all. No matter how often we do this, it will end the same. Just step aside. Big talk for a wee little weird-looking butterfly. Magic butterfly. I'll be waiting an apology in writing, and I want it written with your face.
Salutations, chunks.
You?
Ah, once again we meet like two large hairy Vikings on a storm-tossed schooner. Whatever.
What do you want, Dementio? I don't be needing any help. You'll just get in the way.
A quadrillion pardons. Far be it from me to be a hindrance. Far be it. As it happens, I merely have an acquaintance in this land. I was just saying hello.
Saying hello, eh?
Yes, truly, and I saw you, and I thought, perhaps my magic can aid in this fight. Rest assured, I'll hardly be underfoot. You fight to your heart's content. Ciao.
That doesn't sound too bad, I guess. Maybe I misunderstood that weirdo. Well, anyway, you lot in for it now. Meet the new and improved chunks. And immediately we'll be switching over to Princess Peach because... Actually, wait, no. I'm going to switch to Bowser because it's a really fun detail. So, yes! Bowser's face when he gets thrown is amazing! Now, if you're playing as Peach and he tries doing the throwing thingy at you, let's see if we can get to work. Yeah, that's just one of my favorite details ever, is that even though Old Chunks does still throw a Peach, it's a lot more gentle. Like, he's just like, it's like a gentle toss rather than just like outright throwing you against the wall and things like that. But just think about it. Bowser is known for being huge and things like that, and Old Chunks just throws him against the wall, and it's hilarious. Oh no, that's not nice. How dare you? Alright, let's take care of you. Now, Peach probably isn't the best choice for fighting Old Chunks admittedly, but again, this goes back to the thing that I was mentioning in the previous episode, how I just think it's funny having the cute little princess fighting the giant bad guy. Was Peach moonwalking right there? No! Look at all, bad enough that you beat me once, but twice is too much to bear. How could I show my face to the Count now? I can't. Put me out of my misery. Don't talk like that. Get on with it, I'm serious. I have no regrets. Oh, no. Perhaps I do regret not confessing my love to that sweet lass. But no! That's no way for a brave warrior to talk when this time comes around at last. So do it! Now! Now! Finish me! End me game!
Well, salutations, Chunks. How are things,
Dementio, look, honestly, this is kind of important. How about some privacy, eh?
Yes, of course, I understand. Your honor must be satisfied. But Chunks, before you let your game be over, humor poor little me for a bit. I have something I rather think you'll enjoy. I do wish you would try it out for me.
You're crazy, Loon! It's not the time for...
Oh, it's not the time, not the time for something that would aid Count Black?
For the Count, eh? Well, I do change a thing or two. Fine then! You lot, you took enough of a beating for today, so I'll let you off easy like. I tell you this though, you better work on your skills by the next time we meet. Wait, what about all that drivel about you not showing your face to the count and such? Eh, shut it. I live for the count. I couldn't end the game without a say-so. My heart is weak, sir, so I'm done with it. From now on, I'm all brawn, no brain. The past will be nothing to me. All that matters is Count Black's future. All for him. Drunks away!
Ah, it is time to part. Ciao.
Goodness. I suppose we should hurry onward. Alright, one thing I gotta say real quick. This Let's Play— hey, level up! This Let's Play has given me way more respect than I ever did for voice actors. I already had a lot of respect for voice actors, because that's a really amazing talent. But, like, okay, well, first of all, this over here. Yoshi! Ring around the rosy. That song is morbid when you really look at the lyrics. Yeah, there's your statue. We can go up here and collect a next tablet. How many is that now? We go into important menus, and that's where we already have 3 of them. Wow. So, there's a couch car in this area, and I don't remember exactly where it is. I remember where it is. I lied. So, what was I saying? Making this Let's Play has given me a lot more respect for voice actors than usual, because I've been trying to do a lot of voice acting for this Let's Play because I just think that's kind of helping make it special and things like that, and I do want to improve on things like that, and it would be fun to do voice acting, like in real life at some point, but doing all these voices can really kill my throat, and I don't know any good techniques for not doing that. I took, like, theater acting classes. I didn't take any classes for voice acting or anything like that. This is just all improv stuff that I've been coming up with off the top of my head and things like that. So, I don't really know a whole lot of good tricks for keeping your voice from not dying when you're doing voice acting. I always have a drink of water by me whenever I'm recording stuff, so I don't get too dehydrated and things like that. This right here, we have some wall mural stuff. It's wall painting, rock, water, fire, right? I wonder if the order they are in matters. Well, I would make a Pokemon joke, but it doesn't really apply right there because it's grass type and not rock type. That's one of the starters. So, geez, Super Paper Mario can't even get your Pokemon types correct. I don't need that. I want to go this way now. Alright, let's head over here. And on the topic of voice actors, another Let's Play that has given me a lot of respect for voice actors in general was Splatoon 2 Splatfest, because of my friends who were working on voice acting work for Marina and Pearl during that Let's Play. So that's another thing that's really made me appreciate it more so than usual. And the thing about that is that Let's Play has also been a bit of a fun learning experience, because now I know that if I were to do like voice acting for future Let's Plays or anything like that, that I'd want to have all that stuff done before actually, you know, starting the Let's Play, because that, on top of a bunch of other things I don't feel like going into right now, is kind of a big reason why Splatoon 2 Splatfest has a bit of an inconsistent schedule, because there's a lot of stuff in that Let's Play that's out of my control. Now, this right here, we're going to be going over this area real quick, but before we do that, I'm going to save my game one more time before we do anything else. I normally don't save my game in the middle of recording videos, but something very important is going to be coming up pretty soon that I really want to demonstrate. In hindsight, I probably could have shown this before actually looking for the tablets or anything like that, but this was our objective the entire time, so we go over this way, and following the pattern that we saw in the volcano, we want to go rock, and then water, and then fire! Hey you! What? You get nothing. So you ignoring me? Or was that a yes? Better try one more time. Please talk to me! No way. Nice, sounds good. Been a while since I heard voices. Been a while since I talked. Gotta tell people how you feel or they don't know. Gotta talk or no one hears you. So listen, weird question. You got a motto or what? Whisper it to me. So this is a big thing that I was really looking forward to when I was planning out this Let's Play, because this is honestly one of my favorite parts of the game. Like, I always love figuring out some kind of fun thing that we get to say right here, and so I want to encourage my viewers to also participate in this. So on Twitter a couple of weeks ago, by the time that I'm recording this video, I asked people to submit ideas for what we can say right here. And we're going to see all the ones that were submitted by the time that I'm recording this video. So I do apologize that I didn't really have a video or anything like that, asking people ahead of time or anything like that. If you have any additional suggestions, maybe we'll come back here in a bonus video down the line or something like that. I can't promise anything though, and that's honestly probably unlikely to happen. But if a really funny one comes to mind, then we might do that at some point. But anyway, on with the montage! Oh yeah, that's perfect! I am loving that! Real good word, real good timing. It really got me right there, in the heart. And on that note, hang on a quick sec. Well, Mel! That's gonna be awkward if Pokemon Emerald Coaster hasn't started by the time this video is uploaded. Sounds like a lot of hoopla! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8! Seeing counting like that in video games makes me think of Dr. Shrunk in Animal Crossing. And honestly, my favorite line he ever says in any Animal Crossing games is an Amiibo Festival of all things, because during his minigame, he'll say something along the lines of 1, 3, 2, 4, Dr. Shrunk can't count anymore. It is so stupid, but I love it so much. It's my favorite Dr. Shrunk line. Nobody ever talks about it because nobody likes Amiibo Festival but me. Chicken! Splatoon! I'm really happy that one was submitted because that was one that I was thinking about making for myself. PK! Rockin'! I love Bowser's face when he's trying to decide what to put into the thing. Bowser's arms! Now these next two are going to be ones that I personally like doing on my own personal playthroughs. So, let's start off with one that I think is pretty amusing.
You okay, Patrick?
Finland! And now for the motto that I personally use every playthrough. Eggnog! So yeah, that's your motto. Words do you live by, right? Right on. Good stuff. Yeah, it is. Eggnog's amazing. Feels like I know you now. What really drives you, gotta say, it's inspiring. Haven't felt like this in a while. Feels kinda like when I first became a Pixl. I gotta get on board this good feeling train. I'm sticking with ya. And we get probably one of my favorite Pixls in the entire game. Cudge. Swing that hammer to do some serious damage. You can even break giant yellow blocks. Convenient, we saw one too long ago. Yeah, feeling good. Yeah, I got a ton of pent-up energy, let me tell ya. It feels really weird that over halfway through the main story of this game is when we finally get a hammer ability. But yeah, we finally get a hammer ability, and it's pretty cool. So I really like this whole level. It's just really fun. This is honestly one of my favorite moments in the entire game. And a big reason why this is honestly one of my favorite chapters of Super Paper Mario. And I don't really understand why a lot of people didn't like this one. But anyway, go over here, there's a catch card, and we can collect it, and it's going to be shiny, and it is a Stone Buzzy. Yay! So now we're taking care of all that, we're in this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Super Paper Mario, and until next time... End of chapter. Oh yeah.